It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Washington Huskies, taking on last year's national champions, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up into the semifinal collision. And here's the return from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. That's moving receivers around now before the snap. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. That pass is caught. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down and 10. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Now they call a run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Gets the ball out as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Back to pass. It's McMillan. Catch made on the left side. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Important second down play coming up. Delayed handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kirk, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got. A loss for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the receivers got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Here's the option play. Breaks into open space.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere for the loss of the ball.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To the air, it's McMillan. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. You're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's McMillan. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Huskies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for him.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Dropping back, it's McMillan. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The Huskies will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the Mustangs churn out another first down. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here's the second down play. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks free with room to run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Mustangs. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's McMillan. Escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Harris. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Burgess. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. To throw, it's McMillan. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Huskies, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit, wiped off the board. Ouch. So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded to one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Washington offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. He's got his man wide open. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Washington. Too much speed for the defense.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. And they'll give it to the back. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Great move in the open field.
Chris, you know how I feel about the option. If there isn't any penetration, this is a dangerous play for the defense to try to defend. The quarterback's able to get to the edge, draw the defender towards him, and then deal it out to the running back, who's got a lot of room on the outside to run.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it to the right side. Into the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, SMU.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Loses the football. The scramble is on.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, he just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Send the back in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll try the option play here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy,
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Washington offense retakes the field here. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? We go with a direct snap. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Using his legs here. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Short pass finds the tight end. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! Breaks through over the right side. Can they chase him down? Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down and goal now for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, SMU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. The receiver makes the catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Comes up with the catch. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to throw. It's McMillan. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only the 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game.
The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Harris. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoffs. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. This offense really clicking. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion.
Let's go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker.
A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Inside the 40. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Pounding away with the run game. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And the Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. And the back gets the football. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
He gets loose. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense cannot be stopped.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
Well, this returner's about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Always looking to throw. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
Looking to throw it deep. One last pass attempt, ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.